So I decided to do this in my workshop and not my normal little studio that I record my videos in. I just have a lot more room in here and areas to put my tools, so I figured it'd be a better idea. But I've been grinding these prongs to get the Kunzite to fit. I had to grind them quite a bit, maybe almost half of the gold on there I grinded off, and I think it's gonna work. I'm not a professional jeweler though by any means, guys, so my fingers are crossed, but I got them cut pretty much to where I want them to get the Kunzite to fit. But now I gotta cut the notches next, and then to get each prong to bend over the Kunzite gem. We got a 21 karat one here, so I think this is doable, possible. We'll see. This is my only second time doing this, but I think I can do it. You gotta believe, right? So I was going to wait for another pendant setting to come, but I decided, I think I can make it work with this one after bending the prongs and then, cutting away about a third to half of them. So, but you can see it sits a lot better than the Lab Ruby did in this setting. It's because it's a better cut, this gem is, I would say. So, but I think it's time to make those notches and then bend the corners of the gem. I think I can do it. Okay guys, we have the notches cut, so that's where I'm going to be bending the prongs over the corner of the gem. I think I did a lot better of a job this time, guys, and I used this hacksaw instead. I was able to be a lot more accurate and was able to take my time. So alright, well, it's time to set this baby. You guys ready to see the finished Kunzite pendant? There it is. This was difficult, man. A lot more difficult than the ruby they did. Now, there's going to be some steps missing in this video, as you saw, but I just wanted to focus and not worry about recording, during the difficult parts, because I did not want to screw this up. But try my best here. I'll zoom in. Did a great job with the notches on the prongs of being right where they're supposed to be. A lot better than the first one I did. See, it's right on the edge. But as you saw, I had to shave a lot off of this to get this Kunzite to fit. Now, it's pretty square, you can see. I mean, the edge, it's flat. I mean, it's on there good. It's not going anywhere. The only issue is the prongs are a little off just because I bent them so much to get this thing to fit. I had to bend them and then bend them back. You can see this top left prong is off a little bit. That's okay. It's in there very good. Now, when I, cut the notches, last time I used the Dremel. This time I used this. This worked a lot better. I could be a lot more accurate and I could take my time with it. I still use my homemade hammer, to bend the prongs. This is just a pickaxe really, but it's my smallest hammer. And the handle is applewood. So this thing works good. But I'm very proud of myself. I did a great job, especially after going to a jeweler and seeing if they could possibly do it. They said they didn't know, and that it would cost hundreds of dollars for them to do it, and then if it didn't work, it would cost even more money getting this pendant back to the way I gave it to them. So it could have cost like $400 or $500. Huh? Where me doing it was free. You can see that rutile inclusion in the middle. That is not a scratch. That is rutile right in the center of it, which is kind of cool. You guys chose this gem and this pendant setting, so I was going to save it for the lab emerald, but I'm going to use, I think, the pendant setting I used for this guy. It's just was so much easier with this one. This one you really had to grind and shape it correctly to get it to work, so. With it being my second time, I was pretty damn impressed with myself, I'm not gonna lie. This was a perfect gem too to try it out on, because if it broke, yeah, it would have sucked, but it wouldn't have broke the bank, you know what I mean? I think next time I'm gonna shape the pendant, or I'm gonna shape the prongs into that claw, you know, where it's a pointed like triangle. I think that looks better. But I got more pendants coming. Excited to make them. I've been noticing these don't get as many views as some of my other stuff. I don't really care because I'm enjoying doing this. So, but just to let you guys know, it's doable. I have no experience really at all, just YouTube videos. That's about it. And from a distance, it looks good. Let's put it on the chain real quick. Now, what sucks about these pendant settings is, let's say you get a smaller one for a gem, like a 9x7, you know, maybe like a 5 to 10 carat instead of a 20 carat. The bale size is the same size. I thought with getting larger ones, you would get a larger bale. Well, no. So for this one and this one, the only chains that, you know, fit in it are 3 millimeters, which sucks. So I'm gonna eventually probably have to redo the bales. But there you go, guys. My first 2 pendants that I made. Very happy with them. Well, there you go. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, or night, and I will see you soon. BALLTMAX out.